As part of We the People, celebrating 250 years, here's This Day in History. Proudly sponsored by American Family Insurance.
As we continue to celebrate America's 250th birthday, we're sharing our We the People series, people, places, and things of the past that have shaped our country to what it is today. And Charlie, today, we're going to space.
Yes, the first mission on this day, July 16th, 1969, the Apollo 11 mission blasted off from John F. Kennedy Space Center on a mission to the moon. The mission was to complete a goal set by President John F. Kennedy just 8 years earlier, to become the first people to visit the moon. 3 astronauts would be part of the mission: Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins. After a 3-day space flight, they reached lunar orbit on July 20th. Armstrong and Aldrin boarded the lunar module and descended to the moon's surface. Armstrong took one small step for man and one giant leap for mankind and became the first person to set foot on the moon. While there, the duo took photos, planted an American flag, and talked with President Richard Nixon. The team would return to Earth 4 days later, making a splashdown in the Pacific Ocean on July 24th. That's this day in history for July 16th.
You know, people have such visceral childhood memories. I so wish that this was one of mine. Wish I could have been around for that.
It is one of mine.
Oh.
It's actually one of my very first memories.
Really?
That I can, yeah. So I was, what, 4 or 5 years old at the time?
Wow.
I want to say I was in kindergarten, but if I was 4, I was not in kindergarten. But either way, I remember watching it. I remember in Altoona, Wisconsin, in my parents' kitchen, watching on a small black and white TV, and they showed it, and it was, you know, it was on the news for days after that.
Charlie, that's so cool. And now we're trying to go to Mars by 2030.
Well, hopefully I'll be able to remember that one too.
It also lands on my sister's birthday, which I told her that the other day because I was thinking about the moon. She didn't seem as excited about that news as I was, but there you have it.